Happy Saturday, everybody. I obviously am already started my day. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was holding back on vlogging today because I still have to edit yesterday's vlog. I just went to my house for the 3rd time today to get my laptop cord and a battery charger, and I went to the gym this morning and burned 665 calories in jump and drill, which was awesome. Then I came home, made my lists. I had to go to Target and get a bunch of things, you know, for Eddie and for my friend, mall stuff, and then things to pick up from home. That's not for you, Chance. You are so bad. Ugh! Put this down for Max. And at the mall, I was gonna get a gift for my cousin Shara that I have coming up sometime in the next few weeks. But I didn't because I'm not sure what I want to do yet. So I went to Forever 21. I have been needing one of these huge makeup bags for a while. I don't particularly love that it says it's Friday yet, but it's hot pink polka dots and has gold glitter, so that's the reason I got it. And because I've been using my small little Ipsy makeup bags when I've been coming back and forth to my mom's, or like, you know, I'm gonna be doing more traveling this year, so I kind of just, I needed to bite the bullet and just get one, so I did. And then I got 2 pieces of jewelry because Forever 21 is my favorite jewelry, especially like costumey going out jewelry. This is gonna be something I will wear a lot this spring. The colors are not coming up at all. Let's see. It's like a baby blue, a baby pink, there's some rhinestones. I just love it, and if you guys have been watching me for a while or, you know, have seen my room, our guest room, but it's my room where I keep my stuff, you'll see all my necklaces hanging up, and I have a lot of styles like that, but I haven't bought a new one in a long time. So I got that, and then I picked up a bunch of these. This is like, there's tons of different colors of these little square studs. Again, the colors aren't really, it's the lighting, whatever. They're all different like pastel-y colors. Can you tell I'm ready for spring? And I've been gravitating more towards studs lately. One, because I can wear them still in the gym and they don't, like, I don't have to take them out if I'm wearing dangles, or, you know, just to have something in my ear. And to get all those colors, I think there's like 8 pairs for $4. And that's all I really got for myself today at the mall and stuff. I did go into, like I said, Target, and I got myself a Diet Coke and the new Food Network magazine because I love doing recipe research. And now I'm starving and I have no food here, but I was like too lazy to go food shopping right now because I kind of wanted to come home and edit and chill for a while on the couch. So I might have a snack and then run back out later. I don't really know. But first things first, I need to edit yesterday's vlog and upload it. I took a nice little nap after editing, which is not something I get to do all too often. Now I'm watching figure skating. I fell asleep to, I think it was free ski trials to see who's going to the Olympic team for the United States. I am one of those people that I love award shows and I love the Olympics. The Olympics have always been a big part of my life because my dad he worked on 2. One was Seoul, Japan, or Seoul, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, in 1988, and that was right before my sister was born, and I actually have an Olympic jacket from when I was a little kid. If I can find it, I'll show you guys. And he was part of another Olympic, I forget which one, as part of like the camera crew and producers. And he won a Grammy for both of those, but he never, not a Grammy, a Golden Globe, sorry. He never bought it though. Apparently back then you used to have to buy your Golden Globes. I don't know if that's still the case. He regrets it now because it's pretty cool to say that my dad won a Golden Globe, but everybody did. So anyway, I'm watching the figure skating. It's just a free skate. Everybody already knows who's going in the figure skating, and they're just kind of doing this for fun. And I love ice skating. I used to take lessons as a kid. I'm telling you guys a lot about my life right now. I'm also diving into the new Food Network magazine, Guilty Pleasure. This is one that I just won't buy on my iPad because I like to rip the recipes out and put them in my binder. And I brought my planner in case I decide to do some meal planning for the week this way because I have to go food shopping tomorrow. And tomorrow we're doing Sunday Fun Day for the first time in so long because Becky took her boards the other day, as you guys probably know by now because I've been talking about it. And it's the championship, AFC and NFC championship games. I am rooting for the 49ers and the Denver Broncos. I do not want to see the Patriots go to another Super Bowl. I am a big Patriots hater because I am a Jets fan. Tom Brady's not too bad to look at though. And I mean, I wouldn't mind if the Seahawks went, but I personally prefer the 49ers over the Seahawks. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I haven't heard from Eddie in a few hours. Why are you barking at me? Excuse me. You want to say hi? Is that why? Oh, okay. How was your day? Good day? Yeah? Okay. Wait. Wait, I have to ask you a question. Did you... okay. I think he's hungry. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to feed him. I lost my train of thought. I remembered what I was saying. I haven't heard from Eddie since I was out with Becky running errands. The last time I heard from him was 11:45 because this morning I ran to 7-Eleven to get him Smart Waters and Gatorade. And my debit card got declined, and I didn't know why because there's no reason. I know my money because I'm like OCD about checking my bank account. And I was on the phone with him for an hour. It took 3 different like calls, blah, blah, blah. Ended up taking Eddie's debit card because I forgot he has one for our joint account, even though he doesn't use that account. So I took his, and my card was one of the cards that was part of the Target breach. If you guys are in the United States, you know that Target was hacked into during the holiday season, and my card was one of them that was like at risk for breach. So they never told me that. I mean, I had a feeling it was because I go to Target like every 2-3 times a week. Apparently they sent me a new debit card and a letter back on December 19th, and they canceled my card today. I never got a letter. I don't have a new debit card, so I am like shit out of luck basically, and I have to get a new one on Tuesday because the banks are closed Monday. So the last time I talked to him was letting him know finally like what the end result was of the whole debacle this morning with the bank. So it's almost 5 now. I think he finally is sleeping, and I'm so happy because he wasn't able to sleep. And with his epilepsy, his seizures have always been triggered by lack of sleep, and the fact that he's so sick, you know, I was just really worried about that becoming an issue on top of him being so sick. But he was able to take his medicine and keep it down last night, which was really important. And I'm hoping he's just resting now. I miss him. I wish he was feeling better. We had so many plans together this weekend, and we don't get to do them. All right, I've got some sort of a plan for at least Monday and Tuesday, and I think I'm gonna run to Joe's Meat Market, which is a local Italian market that I like to get my chicken breasts. They make really good homemade chicken burgers, and they have fresh ground chicken, which if you guys remember during the detox, that's where I went and got it, and it's all really, really, really cheap, but it's fresh and it's quality. So I made a semi-grocery list. Chicken, I might get some beef burgers to get some different protein in me, and I know Eddie will eat it too. Ground chicken, apples, lemon, lime, avocado, salad, eggs, I need creamer. So Monday I'm gonna have oatmeal, pizza burger for lunch, dinner I don't know yet. Breakfast on Tuesday I'm gonna have cottage cheese and almonds. I don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch yet, whether it'll be like a burger or like ground chicken, which I'm thinking of making like buffalo chicken meatballs, which I've had before. And then I have to just figure out the vegetables that I'm gonna do. Wednesday I have a Delta Dishes shoot, so I'm just gonna eat whatever we make as my lunch that day. And then that's really as far as I've gotten. I wanna keep my food money. I don't wanna spend over $60 for this week. I don't have a weekly food budget. I generally spend around $100. That's at the top of mine. It depends on what I need for that week. And if I don't plan properly, I'll spend more. So I'd like to spend $60 for the entire week for just myself. And I know that sounds like a lot, but I do eat a lot of protein and like vegetables, and I don't know. Maybe sometimes I'm just not really smart with how I buy my stuff and I waste. I don't really know, but that's what I'm spending. So yeah, I guess since it's 6 o'clock and I have nothing to do, I'm gonna do that and then pick up dinner for myself because I'm really bored and I'm going like stir crazy and I have no one to hang out with because everyone's like with their boyfriends or busy. Good thing I checked the store's website before I left the house because they closed at 6 o'clock on Saturday. So I'll just have to go tomorrow after the gym before Sunday Fun Day, which is totally fine. I guess for tonight, it'll just be what I want to have for dinner, which I don't even know what it is that I want to have for dinner. Maybe my mom has something here in her freezer and I don't even have to go out and spend money. I don't want to do munchies again like I did last night. I just don't want to eat all her food either, you know? Like, she has so much good... What are you doing over there, mister? Like, of frozen things, but I don't know. Like getting a little creative. So she has 6 4-cheese raviolis left. I had these last time I was here. They were good. Some frozen broccoli florets. Some party-sized meatballs for protein and garlic. And I have spinach with me. So I'll do spinach, broccoli, garlic, butter, Parmesan cheese raviolis, and meatballs, and make it like a big meal from a little one. Sometimes I don't feel like going out if I don't have to, even though I'm bored. What's the point? What's the point of spending money when I have lots of fresh or frozen ingredients here? I'm defrosting the broccoli and the meatballs in this pan just because I'm going to also cook the spinach in this. Once these are thawed, I'll take them out and put them in the bowl. And I'll add everything back into this pan, like the ravioli when it's done, with the butter and the garlic and the oil, and really let all the flavors come together. I'm making this up as I go along, but like I told you guys, like I like to play in the kitchen. I like to experiment and get creative, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I put some butter, a little bit of olive oil, and 2 garlic cloves that I smashed and like roughly chopped in here to cook for a few minutes. It's already really fragrant, and I've never done butter with olive oil before, but it's a technique that they use a lot in cooking shows, and apparently the butter doesn't burn, but it gives it a really like rich, delicious flavor. And I didn't use much. I didn't measure, but I like a little sliver. And my butter is starting to brown, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my spinach in, and then I'm gonna toss the meatballs and stuff in. I have my raviolis and a little bit of pastina in this bowl. Got a lot going on. Spinach, broccoli, and little mini meatballs are all in the pot with the garlic and the butter and the oil. Just cooking up to perfection. My raviolis are starting to float, so they are about to come out, and then I'm going to toss them in here. And I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese, and I have a little bit of butter at the bottom of my dish over there because I don't use sauce. I just like butter and Parmesan cheese in my pasta dishes. Everybody's in the pot now, and those little speckles you see is the pastina because I added a little bit in there. And I'm actually pretty excited about this meal. It just came together. That's what I'm saying. Play around with your food, even though your mom told you not to. I never would have thought that 6 raviolis would be so filling, but because I made it, because I added so much like voluminous vegetables, especially the amount of broccoli, I haven't even finished, like, and I've been working on this for an hour and a half. I'm just gonna not finish it, and I'll save it. I'll eat the 2 ravioli, well, 1.5 tomorrow, I don't care. And I always look forward to Saturday nights with nothing to do because there's always a Modern Family marathon on USA, which, yeah, it's a little pathetic that I know that, but I love Modern Family. It's one of my favorite shows, and the fact that it's in syndication now, even better. I keep forgetting to mention 2 of my favorite products that I've been using. I got them on Christmas Day. I don't know if you guys remember in the Christmas Day vlog. I don't know if I talked about it, but I got a new foundation and powder, and I've never used any Rimmel, any makeup before, and I'm just gonna talk here because it's easier. And so this is my first time, but I think it was brand new when I went to the drugstore on Christmas Day, and I was in a hurry, and I saw this, and it's the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is the Liquid Mousse Foundation. I use a very little bit, and I only use it to cover up spots because a little bit goes a long way. I don't need a full coverage foundation right now, so I'm not really using it. My skin is super clear because of the Delta Labs Hair, Skin, and Nails that I've been using, and I've always been really lucky to have mostly clear skin, so I use this more as like under the eye coverage and like spots if I need it. And then I've been using the Stay Matte pressed powder that goes with it, and I absolutely love it. The colors that I'm using right now is Ivory in the foundation and Silky Beige. It's super affordable. I still love my Revlon Color Stay 24-hour foundation, but I was having a really hard time finding a color that matched my skin right now, so that's why I went with this. You guys, I highly recommend it. I don't know if I'll stay with it because it is so thick for the summer, but it's perfect for the winter. And if you have oily skin, it does keep your skin matte. Like, you won't see any oil. So I really, really recommend this line. It's actually pretty dangerous how much stuff I can fit in here. Can you believe that I still have this? Like, I haven't run out of this stuff yet. I use this every day, or not every day, like most days. At least 4 times a week I put a little bit of it in my hair, and it really minimizes the frizz. Oh, my coloring just got really weird. I don't know why that happened. And today I didn't even straighten my hair, I just blew it out. So this is what it looks like. So it's a little messy, my apologies. But yeah, I love the leave-in, what is this? Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Renewal Nourishing Styling Treatment. You guys, just a little bit of this goes a long way. And I've had this for like almost a year now. So it definitely is a product that I think it's like $16 for a full size. It'll last you. Yeah, we're talking beauty today.